We're good. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Mom and Papa live weekend or live stream. Obviously, that's what's going on. We're working on the tree skirt. Well, the second half of the tree skirt. So I was happy to see everybody here. Got Diane and Grace and Becky and Mimi and SP and she's apparently packing bags and going away to the hospital. Hopefully nothing too serious. Hello, Sandra, Loretta, Pat. Hello. It's good to see everyone. Claire. Hello. Thank you, everybody. It's happy to see everybody here. So just to touch base, my mom's doing better, and hopefully she gets to come home tomorrow. But fingers crossed, okay? Knocking on wood, and thanks for the prayers. Alrighty. So I think we should just get sewing right away because we have this whole other skirt to work on here. I mean, we're almost there. We got more than halfway done. Looks like I got a little chunk we need to fix here. So let's do that first. I'm not sure if I didn't go sew all the way over or it came undone. So yes, thank you. Oh, thank you. Had to get it done. It was starting to hang in my face. Needed my curls cut. I have to say, though, having shorter hair than long hair, I don't think I probably went like two years without cutting it. Now I can't go like two and a half months without cutting it. So the difference between long hair and short hair. All right, so I'll fix that a little bit there. Yeah, I did. I got it trimmed. It's way shorter. It grows fast. You would think so. I thought it was really kind of sweet. The lady said to me, she goes, "Oh, so do you want cut and highlights again?" I go, "Highlights. This is natural. This is old, like getting with the times. Just go natural." So she laughed. She goes, "Looks fabulous." I'm like, "Why, thank you." I go, "It's the auburn, the red, the gray, the silver, the white. It's all the mix." So. Hello, Liz. Hello, Joanna. Hello, Becky. Becky she shared the cutest gingerbread picture of her men, and the tree in the background was so pretty. We just loved it. Papa and I were totally loving it. It was super cute. Thank you for sharing that, Becky. That was very awesome. And thank you everybody who shares on the Facebook page. Or the web page of what they're up to, if they're working on the blocks. That's awesome. Okay, just a couple of them that weren't stitching together there. Hello, Judy. Hello, Kay. Hello, Wanda. Hello, Denise. And Clara. And Judy. Hello. Happy to see you here. All right, so I kind of fixed the little ones that were a little loose on the top here on this one. So let's just flop it over on the iron. I swear, it's like wings. You can put it like a cape and you can have wings and feel like you were a bird. I totally would love that. All right, so we're going to sew a bunch of these ones together and see if we can get a kind of half-decent placement. We may switch a few pieces here and there because I want to be happy. I don't want anything too close together. So let's try and get 5 laid out that I'm happy with being side by side with. Okay. There we go. That's nice 3 together there. Move. Okay. Finishing the holly now. Excellent. Thank you. I'm glad you're partaking. Hello, Kay from Gilmore City, Iowa. Is IA Iowa? Indiana. I hope so. Pardon? Indiana. No, Indiana. IN is Indiana. Is that right? Please tell me it's right. Hello, Heather. Teal with 3 zippers and a backpack. Was that Diane? Oh, finished your, Amy bag. Oh, yeah, she had the cutest one. That's awesome. I would love to, see, I was right, Iowa. Yay. Yay, geography class. I was paying attention. All right, okay, I like the way these 5 are gonna sit together, so I'm just gonna start sewing them. So we'll flip these 2 and start from the top like I was doing with the other one. I would love to see the bag. You should post it on the page. Love to see your post of it. I have so much batting here. I feel like if I could just double up or triple up, it would give me that texture or the thickness I was looking for. So We just had the craziest storm here. It went like nuts with the wind. The rain was going sideways. We're like, ooh, hopefully we'll be live streaming today. If not, we can take a hopefully short video and publish it later, and they can understand why we weren't. Because it was crazy. So you do know, remember from last week that I only had 36 and we needed 39 actually to finish it out. So because I guess the way it was cutting, or the angle that I chose to cut it at, it's obviously different from the pattern that we're sharing via their website. So, you know, whether it's my inconsistency or I'm sure it's probably me, maybe because I made my strips longer, I don't know, but whatever. I went and made a whole another strip set to make sure I had enough to finish the second skirt off without piecing it. I did not want to piece it. It was more like Pop was insistent we're not piecing it. So cut another strip and we'll put together the way it's supposed to be. So, but you do get lots of extra little bits and bobs here and there. So you can just pop that in your scrap pile and go from there, right? So, hello, Anita Green. Heidi Ho. And Rebecca from PA. Yes, we got your package, Rebecca. Thank you for that. You made actually Pop and I giggle. It was big hugs. Yes, I'll show what came. We have fan mail. I have to tell you, it's so tickling pinking that we have fan mail. It's funny. It's like we're like yesterday morning, we're having breakfast and we're sharing and we're like, oh, let's open the stuff that people sent us. So it was so fun to go over the blocks and you know, it's just, and thank you guys so much. Like really, like big squishy hugs. If I could just hug every one of you, I would. Just, you know, just like a little hug. Have a hug.
So you know,
uh-oh.
Pat, you missed this, but Pat mentions that on Friday, her rotary cutter slipped and she took a chunk of her finger, her nail,
Oh,
her thumb, and
ow!
not enough skin left. She says to sew it back up.
Oh my goodness! Owie! Well, fast healing to you. Yikes! I know you have to be really careful. I know. Owie! Yeah, I know. I always say caution. Maybe you might have to invest in one of those gloves. I know some ladies who do because they've had some nasty cuts, so they wear those gloves now. So, hello, Cynthia from Simi Valley. Simi Valley. Hopefully, it's how you say it, Simi Valley. Working on my block for our quilt. Good, Diane. I heard your machine kind of went kaput. Your Nomi was having a little disgruntle with the D-ring. I hear you there. Ow. Yeah, we'll take a long time to heal. Yeah, no kidding. Hello, Diane. Happy Sunday, everybody. Yes, hello. Happy Sunday. Because we weren't sure if we were even going to be streaming today because of the way the weather was going. But we're glad it calmed down. Love the snowman. Hopefully it's cooling you down there, Patsy. That's all Munchkin. And yeah, no, that's all his little talent. That's for sure. He has a couple for us to choose from. We've got like a star, a snowflake, the snowman, the trees. Yeah, he's gone all out for us. That's for sure. So very generous with his creativity. I'd say he gets that from his mama. I don't know. Pop is very creative too. We have a couple. He was in the shop and made some seam rippers and stilettos for some orders that have come in. So thank you. And if you have an order in, it's sitting here on the table. I promise not to pre-test it, but I did tell you I gave it like the not necessarily test control, but like, you know, looking it over, make sure it was pretty enough for you guys, because it's pretty nice wood, let me tell you. Uh-oh, what's great? I'm getting dressed in front of the computer. Uh-oh! You just never know. I always say with the laptop, that little camera that's on there, I always want to put a little piece of tape over across because you just never know. Like, nobody needs to see that. That's early full moon. Only in the 90s today. It's, like I said, it's pretty chilly here. Yeah, it still is windy out there. Can you see it? My sunflowers through the well, I've got a beautiful ball gown there, but my sunflowers over by the rock in the yard, we have a big rock in the yard, and they were going like crazy. Beautiful sunflowers. They turned out fantastic. Munchkin planted those like last minute, just at the beginning of summer there, and I said, toss them, they'll grow, and boy, did they ever. Just my neighbors have admired it and left me messages and said on the Facebook that they love my sunflowers, so it's nice to look at, that's for sure. All right, just lining this up. We got work to do. I better get cracking. Keep it post on my laptop. Posted. No peeky pooing. No. I need to find something that's very portable and light that I can do like face-to-face with my mom, and that she can go and play her little farm games and her little marble tossing games and Facebook and email and, you know, that sort of thing. I need to, and obviously to see me on YouTube, you know, gotta get my mommy available. So I need to find something like that that's good portable. So if anybody has any suggestions, that would be awesome. I would gladly take suggestions if you have any. I kind of wanted, I asked her if she wanted a touch screen or a little keyboard. She says one or the other, doesn't matter, not both. I'm like, okay. Apparently that'd be overwhelming. I don't know. Oops. Don't want that bouncing around. She says she misses me because she hasn't been able to watch me for a while because her laptop went kaput about a month ago, and I knew it was having issues. I just wasn't sure it was unfixable, and it pretty much is unfixable. We chatted yesterday, so we chatted for about almost an hour. So it was nice to chat her up. Samsung tablet, yeah? What size? What size are you thinking? I don't want it, and I'm more than willing to make her like a little case so it can sit when she's in her bed, because you guys know she's wheelchair bound. So, you know, she's in bed a lot too. She's got to take the pressure off her leg and stuff now that she's got that big honking gash in her leg, which they crazy glued it up, by the way. It's just going to heal. The glue's going to become one with her skin, apparently. Interesting. It was fun to hear about. Yes and no. But I'd like to make her something that maybe like a little bean baggy, so it's not heavy on her lap, but it helps prop it up so she can just like, you know, poke things, or I can see her and she's not straining to hold it or something. I don't know. I want to make sure, you know, if we, you know, when we buy her something or get her something, if we need to, because there may be a laptop on the other end available for her, but we're not sure how that's going to work out. But, you know, that she's comfortable with it, right? So I don't know. I just want to make sure my mommy's comfortable and can see and watch and have fun. So, because we don't get to see each other because she's a whole provinces away, many provinces away. All right, we're getting this 5-pack together. Do. Alright. 10-inch tablet, it's great. Has a case. Yeah, I think mine's a 10. I don't even know where it went. Actually, I think it's over there beside Pop. Hello, Clara. Vivid enough. Oops, I missed that. Okay. 3 alerts. Maybe I'm getting yours. Oh, huh? Let's go. Okay, I'm not worrying about it. I love my iPad mini pads. iPads are good. Most iPads are pretty light. Not getting viruses in them either. Okay. Laptop. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Stand-up case, you could take pictures from front and back. Yeah, exactly. Because then I could see what she's seeing too in her room. She could flip the camera, and then, you know, she doesn't have to hold it up. Or, you know, I like to see her room and how much wall space she's got, so I can put some quilts on it. Well, I thought about making her a wall Christmas tree. You know, maybe obviously nothing too big, but maybe something that can go, you know, beside her dresser or something like that. And when she's in her chair, she can, you know, decorate the tree or make it like an advent calendar Christmas tree sort of thing. So it's still kind of Christmassy in her room. I don't know. I'm goofy that way. I want to make her happy all the time. All right, so that's 1 5-pack. I probably should have pressed that. I guess we will. We'll go over to that now. Do-do-do. Yes, it was very nice to chat with me, Mommy. I'm loving how this one's turning out too. I mean, I'm kind of happy you guys get a choice because I don't think I can actually pick. You get to pick the one you want, and I get the other one. Well, I, as in we, us, the Mama Pop Quilt Shop, and Munchkin and Pop and I. So, and of course, Sophie and Clive. There we go. I love those. Those are pretty together. Oh. 2 there. Loving that. All right, put another 5. Who does?
Hernandez.
Hello, Clara Hernandez. Hello, hola. I sit with my laptop on my lap. The lightweight computers are my next option when this one goes. FaceTime is wonderful between time. Yeah, exactly. And you know, when you got family who's far away, like I got another sister in Winnipeg. And of course, my middle sister is in, you know, Calgary with my mom. And, you know, and I got my nieces out there. And I got another niece who's staying out in BC. So it'll be nice to be able to kind of contact. And I got my friends out in BC too, you know, and friends in Calgary. And, you know, I want to be able to kind of connect with family that way, right? I like that, a Christmas panel. We did pick up a couple, Pop and I, a couple last year. Just after Christmas when they were going on sale, they were kind of cleaning them out. The bolts that they were on for like maybe $2.99 a panel or something like that, which I thought was a really good deal. So we picked up like ones we really liked, picked up 2 of, ones we were kind of, maybe we'll just make 1 of and maybe help to sell in the shop or give away as a gift or, you know, whatever. It's always good practice for the long arm. It's always good practice to, you know, put it in a attic window, or you can just border it up or chop up the panel into other blocks. And, you know, it's something that's already got that Christmas theme already printed right on it. And you're just going to highlight it, really. Slap a border on it and Bob's your uncle, it's done, right? So I've done a paper piece wall tree and have it sandwiched together ready to quilt, which show you via Facebook tomorrow. Oh, I would love to see it. Thank you, Sue. My tree stays up all year. I think if my sister-in-law had the space in her house, she totally would have it up all year round. She loves Christmas, and she does the most beautiful trees. They are just, it's got a beautiful theme to it, and it's stunning, and it's like she's like Martha Stewart. I just hold a candle to her in the way she decorates at Christmas and Halloween and something, because it's just beautiful. It's stunning. I can never compare to that. I just make quilts. I make pretty quilts. I'm not a decorator. Yeah, I'd like to get her something that's lightweight, for sure, the laptop, for sure. My daughter lives in Virginia and in Kansas, and yeah, exactly, half continent away. Yep. Yeah, it's hard to be away from that sort of family, you know, and travels take you here and there, and you know, I don't regret a single mile we traveled, that's for sure. You know, I just wish the instant teleportation would happen a whole lot faster than, you know, 2617 dot whatever in Star Trek. You know, like, come on, make it happen. We're smart peoples. We shall all have magic powers. Not allowed. All right, get another pack set together here. I liked how these two were sitting together. I'm gonna try and just look a little bit better this time. Look more precise. I don't want things that aren't gonna line up right. You know, if there's a couple panels that I don't like, I may switch them around, see if they fit a little bit better. You know, you have that option too as you're putting it together. So if you're not happy, then, you know, switch it around. Put it maybe on another side, on another section. You know, I don't know why. I thought I was pretty consistent with my cuts, but, you know. Those are the problems you face on a daily basis taking on a challenge, right? Just keep on going. Cincinnati, Ohio. What was that show? Oh, WKRP in Cincinnati. I remember hearing that one. My mom used to love that show. It was right? I'm not just making up stuff. Okay. And what was the other one? San Diego was a Three's Company. Yeah, that one. That was another fan favorite for me. Anyways, used to love those ones. I didn't understand half the humor of the WKRP in Cincinnati because it seemed more of an adult, not necessarily adult, but you know, adult brain mentality to understand the scenarios and the ins and outs of what was going on. But I just remember the show and it being funny at many times. Yeah, you love that show too? Yeah, WKRP. Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, my mom made me laugh the other day too because she said, she goes, she's in room. Oh no, it was my sister. My sister goes, I was trying to make my sister laugh, but it didn't work. She goes, she's in room 227. I go, isn't that a show? Don't you remember that? Like, wasn't it the Wheezy and the Jeffersons? Was that 227? I don't know if I'm right or wrong on that one, but I thought it, she goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, all righty, moving on. Trying to reminisce with my sister who was clearly not working. I clearly have different memories than she does. All right, okay, yeah, see, I'm liking those ones. I think if we're planning and we're looking, we're gonna get the ones we want together. So let's line up another buddy over here and see if we can get them all happy. Okay, all right, move this down a bit. There we go. That seems like that's gonna be a-okay there. So we will add that one. Hello, Goat Kid. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? That's on Twitch. Just saying hi. I wasn't sure if you guys can see the Twitch chat too, so I don't think so. So I'll say hi to them on Twitch. Happy to see you here. Happy to see everybody here. Just quilting away. Making a mess, sort of. All right, we'll press after this, because I think I got 4 here. We can see it in the back screen. What was it? Did each member of the family take up? Oh, that's cute. That's a cute idea. That way she wouldn't miss us so much. We have to make it something so she can slip a photo in and out, and maybe it be like she can current up to date. Not, well, all the girls are pretty much growing, but you know, it's her grandkids that are having kids, right? So, alrighty, McFriday. All right, there we go. All right, so we'll sew one more onto this one. Hello, Mama Bears. Hello on Twitch as well. Okay, Robin. I thought so. It was 227, but my sister was like, whatever. I don't know what you're talking about. She must have been tired. Alrighty. I have to say, this has actually been a very fun project, trying to get these two skirts together and, you know, and doing something I've never done before. I've never done this. Learning as I'm going and, you know, and thinking, okay, maybe I, you know, don't like that seam, so we're going to rip that out and put that something else there, whatever. You know, that's for me to tweak and Twitter as I like. And you try to have as consistent as possible cuts, but it doesn't always happen, so. I'm good. Thanks, Mama Bears. How are you? Hopefully you're liking the Christmas quilt or tree skirt. Christmas quilt. We are working on that too. I keep thinking that's yesterday. Actually, I'll show you my stars as soon as I've done this. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you my stars. Okay. So, as most of you know, on weekend projects for the past 4 weeks, we have been doing blocks. And that's to put a Christmas quilt together. And in those weeks, I am saying a somewhat magic word or secret word or what have you, and you need all 12 to be able to enter the draw to win one of these skirts. If you enter you get number 1, obviously you get all the words right, and you get number 1, you get to choose. You get to choose whether it's this skirt or the other skirt that we put together. It's totally up to you. The other one stays here for us, okay? So as we've been working on these blocks to put the Christmas tree quilt together, we've been having a lot of fun. So I will just show you in the progress here. This was number 1. A lot of fun. I love that. And I'm also getting the hand of paper piecing. It's not, I only did it a couple of times before, and this is like, you know, I'm really learning. This was number 2, okay, with the gingerbread man, super cute, loving him, okay. This was number 3, okay, and they are all or will be trimmed to 13 inches, okay, 13. On the 4th week, which was just yesterday, we did these sawtooth stars, and I did 6, okay? 3 little ones, and check this one out. He's so cute. I put a little doggy snowman in there. It was just perfect for that little piece of fabric. So that one there's my green with the reindeer and the holly, and then of course my red with the little swirly ribbony bits, and that's my small ones there. There's my bigger ones, same, matches that one there. And I chose a different little bit of Christmassy fabric to go to the center of this one as well, bringing in a little bit more green and a little bit more blue, the pop of the dark. I'm trying to tie it in together. And then that was my big one there. So that's my 6 beautiful stars all put together. And I thought, you know what? I had a little bit of that Christmassy fabric. I choose to put the little puppy wuppy there. And I thought it was just cute to help represent Sophie, our little Sofa loaf. So, and that is what we've been doing for the past 4 weeks during Weekend Project. And I'm having such a blast. Looking forward to next week, when we're going to do, not necessarily some more paper piecing, but we're going to do maybe another star or 2, but they're just going to be a 12-incher, and we're going to have to, I think it's curmudgeon, maybe that's the wrong wording, but add a nice little piece to make it out so it's 13. So, I mean, it's completely up to you how you want to finish that off, but yeah, we've been having a heck of a lot of fun. I love my doggy too. She is so sweet. She's so good with the people that come into the shop, and, you know, either they're here dropping off a quilt, or they're here just looking at some fabric, or, you know, they're here picking up a quilt, or, you know, alteration or what have you, or some project I've worked for them on, and, you know, and she's just so good. She comes in, if I tell her no, she goes and lays down, and then, you know, when they're ready, if they want to talk to her, she comes over, you know, when I say she's allowed, you know, she's a good girl. The cat, I can't quite control as much. He's his own thing. All right, I want to make sure I was liking where that was going to lay once flipped. Okay. You know, and some people don't like cats, some people don't like dogs, and I try to get a feel for them before they even come to the shop. And like if they say they want to come over, I'll say, okay, are you okay with a cat and a dog? And if they say no, I don't like dogs, and I'll make sure, you know, Sophie's off in the other room with Pop or whatever, and she can't come out and, you know, scare the peoples. Not that she's scary, but just saying. You know, and same with Clive. I've got a couple of the customers that don't like cats, and if I know they're coming, he disappears downstairs with the munchkin, so. All right, just press the seam, and then press them open. Okay. It's looking so pretty. Like I say, it's like a little wing. Don't you think? It's like, caw-caw, caw-caw, and it's flying. No? I think so. Wow, you paper pieced a tree that's 60 inches? I would love to see that. I think you mentioned that in one of the other videos, and I was like, what is she doing? She's paper piecing this huge tree, or I thought maybe it was just a mistext or something, or I misread it or whatever, but yeah, no, clearly not. Oh, we forgot to add a 5th piece to that one. Okay, so we'll add that there. This one to here, and then we have one ever extra chunk. Okay, so we can add it to this one. This will be a 6er. Oh, no, this will be a 5er. See if it lines up right. See if that's where we like it. I think so. That's where we like it. Do-do-do. I said to Pop, I said, oh, after the live stream, I said, what's for dinner? Because last week we had turkey. We had turkey to look forward to. Now we got no turkey. I forgot to take something out of the freezer. So who's making dinner? Other than that, we're just having pie. That's not a bad dinner. It's not a healthy dinner, but it's not a bad dinner. Especially if it's a fruit pie. What is the panel that's behind you? Oh, that is actually, it is a panel, and it says quilter at work, and it kind of looks like the crazy old me, you know, and so I just kind of highlighted her with some stitches and added a couple of borders, and in each border section, color section is different. I try to tie in the colors from the quilt to make it a little bit bigger, and I have it hanging here because of course I'm always a quilter at work. I just thought it was kind of cute panel. I think it was only 99 cents. I couldn't walk away from it. You know, maybe $2.99 at the most. And it's good. It's always good practice. You know, I was doing a little, trying to work within tiny border pieces because they were all about the same. So you know what? Why not, right? What's up, honey?
Munchkin says he's willing to share his shakes.
Share his shakes? Why? With what?
For dinner.
Oh. I'm sorry, I will pass. Not on the shake. Don't want the shake. Hello, Kathy. Somebody coming in? I'm going to get Bella. Don't say anything good until I get back. Okay, I'll wait for you, Grace. She's so sweet. I can't wait to see her. We're going to see each other in a couple weekends. Can't wait to hang out. I miss her. Sweet sausage and penne. Delicious. So I said to Pop, I said, well, there's a can of cream and mushroom soup. Organic, of course. He's not up for soup. And then, he's giving me the cutest look. And then there was, a can of mushrooms. Well, we have more than just one, but you know. And then there's beans, and there's oysters, and there's tuna. And I think it's questionable lunch meat in the tray. It's always questionable lunch meat in the tray, isn't there? Well, it looks like it stopped raining, but the wind is still crazy. Oh, it blew over my sunflowers, but they are so pretty. I'll have to take some pictures and put it on Facebook for you guys to look at. I've never been more happy to have sunflowers in my life. They're just gorgeous. I love sunflowers. I love sunflower seeds, but you know, the whole beauty. You know, carnations and sunflowers, I have to say, would be my favorite flowers. You know, at least sunflowers I know I can grow. I'm not sure I can grow carnations. Peonies, we have a couple peony plants around here, and we've got a couple of daylily plants and some lily plants, and you know, that sort of thing. I'm trying. Oh, and tulips. Trying to think, what's the one that just kind of pops up right at spring? There is. It's tulips. But you know, as we live here longer, we're trying to adapt the gardens and plant them, and so they bloom. And you know, there's always the mums, but the mums, you know, we can't seem to get them to bounce back every year. So I'm not sure what we're doing wrong, but I think I'm going to get one of my horticultural girlfriends. She does that for a living. She goes and trims people's gardens and tweaks it and builds them and all that sort of fun stuff. Get her to maybe console me for some maybe mending or whatever, do some bartering, and see if I can get her to help with the gardens around the quilt shop here in the house. Make them all nice and pretty come spring. I want them as beautiful as possible. What do you think? Still think of me great wing. Yeah. Total costume. Wouldn't take very long to whip one of these up. You know, kid could be an owl for Halloween, or what is it, the Great Condor? I don't know. What's the other Marvel comic dude with the wings? Am I thinking of somebody else, or? Probably. That's okay. All right, let's see where these go, and then we'll add these panel sections to that one we've already done. Oh, lasagna? I'm coming, Alicia. I'm coming. I love lasagna.
Mexican slow-cooked pork, then fried sliders and soft tacos.
Okay, teleport. Come on over. That would be so fun to have everybody like dinner night at the quilt shop. Be everybody kind of ports in and has dinner and then ports back. And we could do dishes. And not really. Can the dishes be magically cleaned? But if the price is dishes to pay for the company of peoples, I will do dishes. Dishes is minor. All right, so we'll add this 5-1 on, and then we'll add a couple of these together, and then we'll add it to the big guy. I wish. Hello, Mickey. I didn't see you come in. Hello, Mimi. I know I probably said hello to Mimi. Oh, actually, after this one, we will go through the mail that came this week. And I have to say, I had to do some begging and pleading at the post office. So, because we've misplaced our key. So, here's hoping we find it. All right, press this one. We will press this one. It's been a good week, very fast week, because Thanksgiving was Monday. And, you know, like I said, it's just been fast and furious. And I've very happily got a couple of quilt requests in through the shop for memory quilts. So I've got all their little baby clothes and stuff dropped off, and they're so cute, the little baby clothes. Oh my gosh. Clothes have changed for babies a lot in the past 21 years since little Munchkin was born. And they got little Under Armour pants and little onesies that are so cute. So, you know, of course we want to keep them whole as much as possible, right? But oh my gosh, they are just adorable. They're totally adorable. All right, we'll sew these two together, and then we'll go through the mail. Okay? Here we have fan mail. Have to be the intro for it. Fan mail. No pop? I swear sometimes he just ignores me. It's like, whatever, crazy lady's talking, just keep going. Do-do-do. I just got the cutest little baby quilt into the shop too yesterday. And it's very directional. The backing is directional. The front is directional. It's like little forest friends on parade. It is just adorable. I love doing this business for many reasons. One, I get to see all the creativity that people do with their quilt tops and bring them to me to quilt up. And when they give me the freedom to do whatever I want, and you know, I've done it a couple of times for them, and they're just here, and they go, here with the back, here's the top. You know, I know you have like, you know, 5 different types of batting here. What do you think would go best with this? It's for a baby quilt. I want it to be used every day, washed, worn, you know, whatever. I'm like, you know, poly or bamboo or something like that. You know, depending on the backing, depending on the front, whether it's white, cream, you know, all those things, they all take into place. But it's with their art. It's their art. They've made it. They've tweaked a pattern, they followed a pattern, they're whatever. They've taken upon themselves to make this beautiful thing and then give it to you and go, here, you know, you're creative and or I like what you do, or, you know, what you did was beautiful on the last one, or what have you, you know, then it's such a boost of confidence. And then I just love seeing their art. I just love seeing what comes in here and how they work, and, you know, and the funness about all the different pieces that come in here, right? Between baby quilts to, you know, king size monstrosities, right? That I'm stitching up. So, what do we think? We like it? It's one of the things I love. I love about the quilt shop too. Like, I love long arming, but I love seeing all the things that come in here. All the people that are very creative. So, you know, like, I'm going to say something important because Grace isn't here, but her Irish chain was stunning. Like, it was such a pleasure to work on and do each block and look at all her creativity and her scraps when she got them. You know what I mean? It was just a beautiful piece of art, and that's what I love about it. I can't wait to read all your text afterwards. I pretty much get caught up by Friday because I'll sit and watch about 20 or 30 minutes in the morning with my tea and pet Sophie and watch and read all the text and catch up. All right, so I'm not sure I kind of like that one on that side. So let's see what it looks like on this side. Much better. Okay, all right, mail time. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, mail time. Okay. This I got at the meeting on Tuesday from Janice, the one we did her, I showed you her little mat that we did last weekend, or I did before last weekend. So I'll show you her block. And she didn't trust the mail service. She's so funny. And this is what Janice did. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, why are we all swirly whirly?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, alrighty. There we go. That's Janice's block. Isn't it beautiful? Trying to hold it up a little bit better for you. Give it a chance there so you can see it. It's got a couple of acorns and a couple of hearts and maple leaf and an oak leaf, and it's just beautiful. And of course, she's pinned it to some cardboard here. So we'll put that back in here. So thank you very much for that, Janice. It's super cute. She did a beautiful job. A little love letter. She's so cute. Okay, all right, there's that one. And then there was Kathy Hopkins. Okay, I won't read your letters because some of them made me cry because I'm a big sappy face. All right, so I'll show you Kathy Hopkins, and I just love this because I love making bags. If Pop said, he goes, you're always bag obsessed or clock obsessed. And isn't that cute? I love, love, love that purple fabric. I want to fill that up with fabric and take it home. I really do. It's just awesome. Totally, totally love it. So, yes, can't wait. Can't wait. I'll give them all a press when we get the little panel piece done back here. I'd like to collect a few bit first before we start putting them out. And I promise not to lose who they're from or anything else like that. I respect all your guys' hard work and really, really, really appreciate it. So, like, give yourself a hug, like one of my cards says. Put up your face and give yourself a hug. totally had us laughing. It was adorable, let me tell you. All right, and then there was this one from Rebecca. Yes, like I said, we got your block. Here we go. Super cute, Hugh, as well. Here we go. And it's little cat and the sewing machine. There we go. Isn't it cute? Love it. Absolutely love it. It's like Clive napping on my machine, which he's not allowed to do. Too cute. Okay, yeah, it's still on a spinny winny there, but that's okay. All right, so we'll put that away. So thank you very much for that, Rebecca. We'll put this in here. We don't want to lose it. Yeah, that was her card. It said, press card to face 2. Apply pressure on left and right side cheeks. Think about how special you are to so many people. And thank you so much. I really, really appreciated that. That was really, really sweet. Okay, and then there was Mapleton, Indiana from, I believe it was Marilyn. Let me just make sure I got this correct here before I go along. Yes, Marilyn, thank you. From Mapleton, Indiana. And this is the most gorgeous little maple leaf block. I love the batiks. I love the coloring. I love that it's got a little bit hop of burgundy and it looks like little berries here and the little birds right there. I mean, you know what? Oh my gosh, I just realized it was cardinals. Oh, thank you. That is stunning. Did you realize that, Bob? Yeah, that's cardinals, hon. Look, it's right there. And right there. Only because I saw it up against the light. Oh, hopefully you can see that. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. Big squishy hugs to everybody who's partaked in this block collection. You have no idea how I can't wait to get it all together. It's like, yeah, but I gotta wait. Gotta be patient. So thank you very much for that one. Oh, so beautiful. And another one here from Diane from, hold on, Upland, California, if I'm there correctly. I think she wrote it in here too. Yeah, Upland, California. So thank you very much for that, Diane. Super sweet. I will show everybody your block here. It is adorable. I love all the little colors in there, the little flowers. Beautifuls. I can't wait. This is going to be such an awesome quilt. Like, you guys have no idea. I can't wait. I can't wait. So anybody who wants to partake, please, please do. Get your block done. Send it in. We will make the awesomest quilt. Oh, yeah. Totally, totally adorable. All right, so we'll put those together. Put that back in here. Okay, and nobody gets lost. And then the big one here, which was from Karen in Windsor, Connecticut. Thank you, Karen. And I taped it back up because I didn't want nothing to happen to your precious little gems here, because that's what I really consider them. You guys, you're very hard work, and I appreciate it. I really do. Check out this stunner. What a bunch of beautiful colors. Look, it's a cornucopia and a basket and a wagon, and love those rich tones. Love, love, love them. So thank you very much for that, Karen. We're going to put that back right in here. It's beautiful. I meant to actually figure out what that block was. So if Karen, if you're in here, I would love to know if anybody knows what that name of that block is. That would be fantastic. I'll hold it up again just in case. You need to take a moment. I meant to look beforehand, and I just not have a chance. I was but delivered some alterations and had a quick tea, and then it was let some dogs out at the neighbor's house, and then it was run home. And so you guys are awesome. If I could give you a big squishy hug, you know I would. And I'm going to be so proud to hang this quilt up here in this shop. I've got everybody's mail in this little bucket. This bucket was donated nicely from Jo Marie and her collection of fabrics, and I'm now recycling it to the mail bucket for the quilt shop. So I'm going to put everybody's mail in here, and as soon as we get enough, I will pin them all and get some names out on some embroidery fabric and everything. So thank you very much. Big hugs to everybody who's partaked. We thank you so much, so much. Okay, so we are now going to sew more of these together. It's been such fun, like literally such fun. You've made my day. You really have. Your generosity with your time and your kindness and your kind words, and just the love and care that you have for us at the quilt shop and us as the mama pop and me and my family, and the craziness that comes with me. And by the way, we hit 3K. 3K. This morning I woke up and I go, oh, Pop, I said, we're 3 away from 3K. He goes, no, we're not. I go, what? He goes, we're at 3,000 exactly. I'm like, what? Take a picture. It's so awesome. I have to tell you, I'm going to tell you a little story after this. Okay, let me sew this down. Okay. Almost there. We're going to sew this panel to the other piece, and then we should be pretty much done our second skirt. Oh, are you looking for some camera time there, Clive? Are ya? Is Sophie downstairs with Munchkin? So now you're up here with me? So, pardon? No, oh, she's over there? Oh, alrighty. I thought maybe she'd run away. She ran away downstairs. All right, come on. You're sitting right there. You just wanna, oh, big stretch. Oh, if you could see him. Oh, he's such a big sucky wucky. Oh, come here. Here, move your fuzzy little feet over here. There we go. There, so the people can see you. Oh, hold on. We have somebody at the door. Hold on. Hi. Hey. We're live streaming. Oh, sorry. Do you want to have 100 people look at you? No. Are you sure? Because yeah, right. It's okay. All the joys of the quilt shop. I go, it's 50, 100 people want to see you. It's like, no, that's okay. So this is Clive. If nobody knows Clive, he's like the little furball companion besides Sophie. Right, Sophie Lovey? Oh, she's bringing the cheesy, the Philadelphia cream cheese container because I put peanut butter in it earlier. So that's what she was having as a treat. So, all right, there we go. All right, come on down. Sorry about that. Yesterday was very busy at the quilt shop. We had people in here left, right, and center. They were going like crazy. I was like, holy. Wasn't so used to so many people here. But it was nice. I'm not saying there was anything against it. It was just really, just weird to be so busy. But happy for it. Do-do-do. 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 All right. There we go. That's what we've been working on. What was I going to... I said something about what I was going to talk about afterwards. And with the door knock, I forgot. Tell all your friends. Oh, where are you, buddy? Come on. No. No more up on the camera time. I remember I was going to talk about something after but now I forgot. Old age, if anybody can remember. Uh-oh, what happened here? Uh-oh, seems this is a wee slim on the pickings there. Mind your tail there, Furline. Sorry? Okay. For some reason, I was really shy on this one right here. So let's come back. Do a proper quarter. Guess it just shifted. Good thing I could tell. Famous. More infamous than anything else. This is my mama say. Nothing but trouble. That's okay. Do-do-do. All right. I love this one too. Oh, beautiful. Like I say, I can't decide. I can't decide which one I like more or less or anything like that. So it's not going to be my choice. It's going to be your choice. It's going to be the winner. It's going to be the winner's choice. The winner's choice. Okay, now let's attach this one. Let's see where it fits. so we can have some fun. All right. See how we like that. Does it look pretty enough? All right, I think we're going to put in a pin to make sure it doesn't go anywhere, because it seems like it might be a little shifty trace skirt there. Yeah, I'm very excited to hit 3K. Oh, sorry, thank you. Thank you for reminding me about hitting the 3K. See, I knew it'd just take a moment until I looked at the, the text and see it. Okay, thank you very much. If you look last year about this time, I know it was before Halloween or it was the day before Halloween or something like that, we did a 100, like literally 100. And we were so excited and so stoked that there was 100 people that wanted to watch us, and I didn't have to bribe them with cookies or some sort of quilts or bags or anything to promise, like nothing. It just, they were willingly clicked on that subscribe button. So since then, 2,900 of you more have clicked that button, and we could not be more thankful. So thank you for making it a fantabulous year. It has gone from like, oh, we're so happy for 100. And literally, in fact, I didn't have to bribe anybody. I was really surprised for the 100. But obviously, people like my quirky little attitude and my weirdness and who we are and what we do, because, we do a lot for charity. We do a lot for other people. We do a lot for, just do a lot. We're busy people. I don't like to get bored. So what? Bribey was optional. No quilt mod. I just wanted to say thank you. Like, seriously, from here, thank you very much. All right, almost done this skirt. Second skirt coming up. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Almost there. Should do my little rain dance again. Clearly it worked last weekend for this weekend. Oh, I've seen that. It is beautiful. Yeah, because it's got those diamond shapes to it. And you're right, it kind of does, doesn't it? I didn't even think about that till now. It's a beautiful statue. All right. Aw, thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Sue. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. It's really appreciated. You can all thank Pop. It was his idea.
Don't blame me for this.
I said thank, not blame. It's a difference. Okay, now let's see about putting this guy back together, because he looks like he's torn, not torn, but didn't quite get stitched all the way. So let's fix him and then we'll lay it out. Uh-oh, is that I thought the rain was back. The rain came back the very next moment. Oh, okay, that should be all right. Nope. Maybe not. Oh. Okay, that was weird. The whole big screen just went black. Let's try that again. I didn't really want to stitch. There we go. Thanks for sharing. That's funny. It's like a plate of butter tarts. Thanks for sharing. Ow. Just whatever. Moving on. No, I'm not offering butter tarts. Pardon?
Bribery's back.
Aw, thank you. We try to have fun. Like, really, we're just trying to share, you know, what we do here and have fun. And, you know, we're not all about money. We just want to, the joy of sewing and crafting and making things for family and talking about family and the joy of them, you know, the joy of the ups and the downs, the ins and the outs, you know, all of it. It all comes with the whole cabital package on the, you know, on the platter, right? So, yeah, Nomi was getting me a bit of tood there. He was, Diane. All right. So, let's... Okay, I know they're individual different thingies, so it's okay if I kind of move them over here so I won't lose them. And this is number 2 of the skirts. Loving it. Loving it. That's beautiful. Hold on. We have to because we did it last time. Gotta show it off. What do we think? Hold on. Is it pretty enough? It looks cool. It really does. Be an awesome cape. All right. Well, one of you lucky winners gets to pick. That's for sure. So I'm okay with these 2 seams being the outside ones of where they need to be. So I think we're good there. And that gives us, I think, 39 again. Let me just double check. Joy Mafia addict. Oh, that is, oh. Okay, yeah, sorry, Game Mafia free. Not happening here. I'm not sure why you even got in here. Bye-bye. Do-do-do. All right. No trolling here. Okay, so what I was thinking, because I wanted to make this a little bit bigger than what it was, okay? What it is, not what it was, okay? So, since there seems to be 39 panels of these little things, let's double check on this one, make sure my smathies isn't so baddies, and we can figure that out. So, 18, 19, excuse me, 20, 21, 22, 8, 9, yeah, 39, okay. So what I was thinking is that we would leave these back 2 panels on either side, the 2 panels on this side and the 2 panels on this side. We're gonna leave them kind of the way they are. Once we round them out, that's how they're gonna be. That's how they're just gonna end up. We're gonna not add anything extra to them, but we are to the other ones, okay? So what we wanna do, because that leaves us a 35, and 35 divided by 5 gives us 7. So in 7, we'd have 7 sections that we're gonna kind of pop this out. A little bit longer, a little bit bigger. So we wanna skip the first 2, okay? And then in this section of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we would try, this is where we're gonna try and round it from this point to point sort of thing here, okay? And then we're gonna add another bit of fabric underneath of this anyway. So we're just gonna, you know, a little bit of a rolled edge, you know, it'll go like this. We'll pop a bit of red underneath. We decided we were gonna use red. Okay, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, sorry, okay, well, obviously I went too far there. Okay, so here. Okay, so it'll go like that, okay? Do you see that? And then we're gonna put a nice little squared piece or triangle piece. It'll be a square because it'll be probably just attached under here. And it'll go like this, and then like this, like to that, to make a point. And that's what's gonna pop out from underneath the tree sort of thing. And then in that section there, on that red, because it's gonna be red on every one, so we need 7 big red squares is pretty much what's gonna happen next. And on that you can do your applique. If you have some Christmas fabric that's got some prints on it or something like that. I think I put all the Christmas fabric behind Pop there, so I got nothing to show you. But if there's something like with a tree on it, you can put the tree on it. If you got something with candy canes, put the big candy canes on it. It's completely up to you. Or you can make a block. You can do some more paper piecing if you like the ones we're doing for the Christmas quilt, but you don't want to do a quilt. You want to put it on your tree skirt. Put it on your tree skirt. So that's how we're going to work that section out next. Okay, so I think it's going to look good. It's going to be like a little triangle coming out, or like, you know, like that, and we'll fill it up. Okay, it's going to look beautiful. Aw, thanks. That's all a little munchkin there with all that extra little designing of Christmassy themed stuff to go with our live stream. He really steps it up and puts in the extra effort. Okay. So what we want to try and do, if at all possible, is try and fold up these two end ones here until we're ready to deal with them after the fact. Okay, let's just kind of put that here, pin our little tail up on the end too. Okay, we'll cut this one first, and then we'll cut the, well, we may not cut the other one. What are we at here? 4? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. All right, so did I do that right on that side? I folded the second one up, folded the second one up. Okay. Put a pin in there because we don't want to cut those tabbies until we're ready for them. Okay. And then with the other ones, we should be able to stack in a section of 5. Okay. And I'm hoping we're going to place it out first, and if we're not happy with it, then I don't have to cut. So, okay, because that would be there, and this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I'd like to make it so it was a nice curve. I'd like to have stacked them on top, but that's not going to work because that's going to be, we have to make a continuous cut in a circle. I thought we could have done it that way. Let's put it out into wedges and then cut that one wedge, but it's not going to work that way. So I think we're just going to have to go and try and do that curve as best we can. Maybe if we do it in half. Let's see. See what we could do. We figure this out. We're smart peoples. Because that's going to be tucked up out of the way. I don't know. I don't think it's going to quite work that way. I think it's just going to be, we're going to have to just trim on that curve and do a continuous curve with the rotary cutter and do the best guesstimation that we can on that curve. So, because they're all not, they're not lining up, right? So, if they're not going to line up the tabs with the edges, and I don't want to lop off more than I need to. So we're just going to have to take this as a slow and steady wins the race sort of thing. Let's move this out of the way. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do is just kind of do a little putter putter. I think so. Try using a dinner plate as a template. Yeah, I would. If I had that big of a curve of one, I would love to. But because it's all spiky, these little tails, you know, they do need to be rounded, right? We're just trying to get that little glimpse of gold or that little glimpse of green or whatever as we were coming around the corner. Just now seeing it. Oh, was that the snowman? That was the snowman's? Oh, was it? Okay. All right. So, I don't think I have anything that's big enough that's a curvy like, so we're just going to wing it. We're winging it, people.
So I think maybe just give an explanation of what you're trying to do again, because there's a lot of, some people like it spiky, some people talking about the scalloped edge. So maybe.
Well, scalloped edge would give it, if I went from one here to there, to there, to there, to there, that sort of thing, that would give the scalloped edge. We could still section it out into that 5 for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even with the scalloped edge would actually add that little extra drama underneath. Actually, I kind of like that idea. I didn't even think about that. Pizza plate. A pizza. Start in the middle at the bottom and cut towards each side. That's actually a good idea. I like that. Thank you. Yeah, the spiky parts are all different. It's because it's the way it's cut for some reason. Like I said, I don't know whether they moved the ruler, or it was the way it was the angle cut or something. It was probably me. Obviously, but we're just going to try and adapt to the best that we can and still make this absolutely beautiful, right? That's the goal of it. So would not be best to use a pen, etc., to mark out and make sure it works before cutting? I guess so. But what would you do? Just draw it? Like, you know, that sort of thing? I just want to make sure I'm kind of covering. I have to come to these tips anyways, right? No, well, obviously not to that one there because that's a little low and then it goes all the way up to here. So I don't know. Maybe I might want to take this seam apart. He's in the window. Take the seam apart and maybe tweak it just a little bit. So I don't know. I think maybe we might think on this for the week. You know, we got time. I want to make sure I'm doing it right. I don't want to make myself upset with all the work I've already put into this. Like, this is lots of fabric and of course lots of time. And as I said, like, I'm trying to round up the top here, but these little bits back here, if I were to cut on this angle here, I'd be lopping off almost even half the red. All the green would be gone too. So it is almost better to take it from that halfway point. You know, maybe I should shift this one down a little bit because it's at the halfway. You know, there's always tweaking you can possibly do to make it better if you're not happy with it, right? So I do like how most of these are all laying out. It's pretty much at that halfway mark. It's for some reason this gold is not down pretty much here where it should be, like kind of everybody else. It's not touching the green. But it's lined up at the top. So, but the top is going to be very adjustable. We're not going to leave all this in here. So maybe that's something that we should do. Okay, the one in the middle at the halfway point that I'm not at all happy with is this one right here. So let's take it out. My beautiful seam ripper. Seam ripper is my best friend. Actually, I haven't even used it today. I had to go find it. I thought it was in my scrappy box from the demos. And I'm doing another demo on Wednesday night. Monday night, it's a guild meeting in the Orangeville Guild. No, Wednesday night, we've got a very busy week this week. I got to drop off Mr. Nomi for his maintenance on Tuesday night, right after Crossing Guard. And then on Wednesday night, I got to somehow pick him up and then go to the demo at the library. And Monday night is guild meeting and blah, blah, blah. It's crazy. Crazy busy. I like that. It keeps me out of trouble. Sort of. A little bit. How much? Ass pop. But, you know, this is where you can tweak your own, okay? You're not happy with the way it's sitting. Take the seam apart. Put a new one in. You don't like some of your cuts, make a whole new other strip set, make a whole new other strips, and tweak those out, okay? This was just an idea on an angle. It seemed like it was going to work, kind of work for the smaller version, following somewhat of a pattern. Sorry, I have a tickle. Maybe it happened. Yeah, well, that could be. That's exactly it. It could be just a small mistake that I made as I was cutting live stream or even just cutting on the table here and got distracted by a door knock, a text on the phone ringing, something, and it was just something. Oh, well, it happened. I'm not wasting this. I'm not going to take this and toss it to the garbage because it's not. I'm going to tweak it and make it so it's beautiful. That's the goal and that's the function. So, and I will do it. Yeah, Walt is the big long arm. This is Nomi. My brother that I have is called Bro. Hey, that's my bro. And I have another Janome, which I think I just called Janome. This one I called Nomi. I think Diane57 calls hers Nomi as well. But she had a boo-boo with hers. It didn't really like going over some metal bits. And I can totally concur with that because neither does mine. But he's going in for some maintenance and a computer update and everything else like that. So hopefully he'll be all happy chappy ready for a weekend project. So, but he's pretty much going into the sewing doctor between Tuesday and Wednesday. Do seam it bend, da-na-na. You know, and if every other seam was absolutely perfect and this was the only wonky one, I probably would put this one as my connector. Put the binding on either side and bibbidi-bobbidi-boo, it's done. It's your, you know, nobody's going to give two hoots. So, and you'll be happy with what the result of what is in the front of the tree, not necessarily what's in the back of the tree. So, you know, if we tweak it that way, that's good. You know, I'll take this one apart, see how the other set matches up. And if that's the way it ends up being, because this is really the only one I was pretty much not as pleased with. There was one in the other one as well. You know, it happens. You know, don't fret over it. Don't get upset. Just try and tweak it the best you can to fit. And that's that, you know. Can always cut more if you have the fabric. Actually, I had to go looking for I was missing this one right here when I had to go cut my extra set to make sure I had enough pieces to finish this one off because they're, like I said, my obviously incorrect cuts. So I went to make another whole panel set and I'm like, where's the cream with the stars? I can't find it. Like, I just need like 2.5 inches or whatever it is that's written down for it. I knew everybody else I knew where it was pretty much, right? So, but it was that one. I was like, oh, where is it? Where did I put it? And it wasn't where I thought it was. So I'm glad I actually went looking for it. Because then we would not have been finishing this. Looking forward to Halloween. We got our, you know, a couple of pumpkins. We got our mums, and we got some decorations we're going to put up this week. So it'll be all good. Prepping. Got to move a little bit of wood so we can have a fire that night in our fire pit. Because we always have hot chocolate and a fire. Hopefully if the temperature's good and it's not pouring rain, because it's hard to have a fire with pouring rain. But very much look forward to Halloween. It's one of my favorites. I have a cloak. It's dark blue on one side and a very satiny green and brown and tan sort of camo fabric on the inside. Of course, I got, you know, the $1.99 or 99 cents a meter stuff at the Lens Mills, right? Just because I knew I was making this big cloak. And I don't even spend enough on the pattern. Are you kidding me? I wasn't going to spend that much on the fabric when I needed like 10 yards of this and 10 yards of that, right? For one for the inside and one for the outside. So I made that up and I attached glow-in-the-dark spiders and black spiders and white spiders and, you know, like ones that get all over the cloak on the camo side. So it really looks like I just blend right in. It's actually quite cute. I like it. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so like I said, we were going to go to the other side here and see how these two lined up to see whether I was more pleased with those two and the way that they were going to go. Okay.
Align it from the bottom.
Align it from the bottom? You think so? Okay. Alrighty. Let's do this here. Don't put the pins in your mouth. It's bad. Okay. Okay, so how's the other ones? The other ones are pretty much halfway through the green, or almost through the green. The other one is going.
Yeah, I think it should be corner to corner.
What do you mean corner to corner?
Rainbow corner to corner.
You mean here?
Yeah.
Like I have it going there? Okay. Flip and flow. Okay. We pin this up and sew it down. Do.
So Hallie asked, do you have the same issue with the other tree skirt?
There was one or two little sections, yes, that were just like this, being a bit of a pain in the rumpus. But like I said, it's probably just the way I cut it. So, you know, hopefully you guys won't be disappointed if you win. It's still going to be beautiful, I promise. So, and that's just the way life is. You know, you got to tweak and twitter the life. You know, maybe I should have pinned a whole lot more. You know what I mean? Maybe that's another thing I probably should have done. Maybe I should have pinned every single section instead of just going from the top all the way to the bottom. I mean, you know, I'm learning as I'm going too. The top, the center white here is going to be adjustable because it's going to go to the center of the bottom of the tree around the stalk of the tree trunk, right? So, all right, let's sew that down. Do I like that placement? I think that's pretty good. It's just touching the gold, pretty much like majority of the other ones are. You know, maybe if I had used just the wedge template and cut it off at the top and cut it off at the bottom and then sewed each one together, maybe that would have prevented me from having some of these issues. Maybe I should have squared it off beforehand, before even sewing them together, like squared off the gold part. You know, I'm learning. We're learn every time we sit in front of the sewing machine, right? So. Because I've never done a big tree skirt like this before, and I'm pretty excited to do it. You know, it's Pop's idea. He's like, I really like that one. Let's do that one. I'm like, okay, let's make it happen. We'll try our very best to make it happen. Exactly, Claire. It's a process. Hello, Vicky. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us today. It's been really appreciated. We appreciate your company, your feedback. Okay. That's what life is all about, you know. I'm not perfect. I've never ever claimed to say that I was. So, and life is full of mistakes. It's not a full video from beginning to end without any errors or issues. That's not life. I mean, we run into boo-boos and errors every day we just have to deal with. So I'm dealing with it the best that I can. You know, I'm not stressed about it. It's no big deal. We'll figure it out. Okay, I'm going to touch that too. Do. Some of my top ones aren't quite seamed up all the way as they should. Hopefully that will help. Okay. There we go. Pretty much like the layout of this one, the way it's going, because, you know, it only had that one little boo-boo. I mean, there's one little section here I could probably tweak a bit. For some reason, it's lined up right on the blue, but though it's angled over down here. So, you know, maybe I can switch that out or switch it down for another piece or what have you. But nonetheless, you know, there's our beautiful coming together tree skirt. It's looking awesome. It's looking awesome. I really like it. Yeah. You know, and then we get it all put underneath the tree and everybody's happy-chappy with their presents. You know, it's all good. It's all good. You know, you could choose whatever binding you want, or whether it's you pick a color that you're putting in the main part of your quilt, or you should pick a completely different one like black or something like that, or, you know, even like if it's the red, bright red fabric that we're going to use, quilts for the triangle-y bits. Hold on. Oh, trying to get it here. You know, that section out there, you know, it's going to be great. I think it's going to be nice. Yeah. Have to figure out what big, probably about that size of square, like this. And we're going to cut 7 of them. And that's what you're going to need. But you don't have to use red. You can pick any color. Like if you've got more, say, red, white, and green in your quilt, you know, do green instead, or do white, or, you know, I actually had thought white at first, and the pop's like, hey, wait, it's going to be at the bottom of the tree, you know, it's going to get, you know, maybe walked on a little bit, and here and there, maybe not white is the best. I thought, you know what, yeah, it's a good idea. We'll pick a different color, not blue, nothing too green, maybe bring that little pop of red back out, and, you know, and then everybody's happy. What are you doing? What? Mears? Oh, all right. Come on. Come on. You're going to want anyways. Come on. It's not even the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop show. It's the Clive Entertainment Channel. There you go. There you go, Bubby. Hey? Such a big suck. You're such a big sucky baby. You just want your TV time. You want people to listen to you purr, don't you? He's a good napping buddy. You want a napping buddy? He's a good napping buddy. Isn't he? Thanks, Mimi. Exactly. Finding out what you have to work with is very important. You got to adjust and move on. Don't get frustrated. Don't throw it off to the dirt pile and go, oh gosh, it's crap, it's crud, you know? It's not. Tweak it and Twitter it. Nobody's going to give two twiddly hoots about it. You know, you finished it. It looks good. It's better done than not done at all, right? You know what I mean? So, all right, fuzzy buds. Come on. It's like I could hang out all day. And he would too. Totally. Oh, it's got fuzzies. Okay, so I think what I want to do... We're going to leave the... Oh, geez, that was like the window shifting. The wind must have picked up. Okay, so we'll put those there. Tuck those 2 tails up. All right, and we're going to tuck these 2 tails up because we don't want them lopping off where we don't want them lopped off until we're ready. Okay, but we are going to do some cutting, and we're just going to be brave and do it. Put on your good... big girl panties and your big boy pants and just do it. Life is short. You can always put another binding on the bottom end if you don't like it, okay? All right, so spread her out. Get yourself some room. Do you like my fabrics back here? I picked these up, these cardinal fabrics. Very beautiful. Let me just shift this one over so you can see it a little bit. They had a little bit of a sale of 33% off. So I thought, oh, I know a lot of people who love cardinals. So I picked up a couple of this and a couple of that. I'm going to make a couple of bags and a couple of throw quilts out of this. So hopefully they sell via the quilt shop. So aren't they pretty? And of course, I'm going to add some accent colors with some blue and some reds and some browns. And some, of course, some blacks and whites and reds. And same with this one, too. It's very beautiful. I love them. I love them both. They're very quite pretty. Okay, like I said, pull up your panties. We got this. I'm going to do curve of 5 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put a pin where I don't want to go beyond.
I would go corner to corner.
You mean from here to here?
Yeah.
But it's a little bit...
Not cutting off the green, but just go corner to corner on the golds.
On the golds? Yeah. Okay, try to. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Don't make it round.
Oh, make it square?
Yeah, make each edge square.
Oh, we can do that. We can do that with a ruler. I'm gonna do that. Stuff's blowing off the deck. It's making a heck of a racket out there. You mean like that, honey?
Yeah.
Okay. Exactly. All right, then we'll do that. Okay, do you see that? What I'm doing is I'm gonna square out the bottom of the block where it meets up right here. Give myself a little extra. Try and curve it the best I can. And lop it. Okay? Be brave. You only live once. You can make another. Okay? You can make another. Don't stress. Okay.
Looks like you got another one there.
We'll make it work. Don't you worry. To do a little bit more rounding, we'll round. Okay. That one's a little. Okay. So clearly we have this issue here, right here, which we can always just trim like almost in a step effect to kind of keep it in line. You're going to miss a little bit of gold, but in the overall effect, I don't think it's really going to take that much effect. You know, do you understand what I mean? So just come and even it up as best you can when we got that little curve, okay? See that? Okay, it's still pretty. You still have lots of gold and lots of green. And when you put your little chunk out on the bottom side, it's going to look good, okay? So now we're going to move to the next 5 section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a little pin in. Don't go beyond that 5 until you just focus on the 5 in the hand, okay? Okay, I want to come down. See, this one's going to come around a little bit more. I'm going to come up just a smidge. I know I'm going to end up having to trim that, but that's okay. We're going to take one step at a time. Let's not do too much. We can always adjust. Okay. And then we'll want to just a little bit more on this one. There we go. That's a bit better. See? We'll slowly work it around. Okay? Some will be a little bit longer, but that's okay. We'll tweak it as we go. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And of course, some are going to be better than others. Some are going to work fantastic for you, and some of them are just going to be jerks. But that's just the way it goes. Okay, now, all right. Now, why was that one? Oh, because he was pieced together there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a really short one there for some particular reason. Oh, don't put pins in your mouth. So we may not even have to trim him if he is of the right size. Okay. Do-do-do. Okay. We're making progress. Progress is better than no progress. Okay? See? Look how it's looking now. I have to say, I do like the points, but they're going to be a heck of a bother to quilt, let me tell you. I mean, as much as those points were beautiful, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. So, you know, we want to make this as beautiful and long-lasting as possible. And I'm not sure, I'm not sure if that would have happened with those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Do-do-do. One, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I put that one actually in the 5th one. It should have gone in the 6th one. I was like, one second. I can't count. I can't count. What are you doing, Clive? You're sitting like right beside me. He's like, I'm still not done my time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put in the 6th one. And of course, you're going to putter around, obviously, 7 times. If you're going 5 by 5, like I am. I like nice, even numbers I can work with. You know, 5s, 10s, that sort of things. They're easy enough for me to zip off in my brain. Okay. All right, and we got the last little 45 here. I must have did 6 at one point in time. Even these guys up a bit. Okay. And then we'll kind of get an idea of the triangle section we need, the triangle square section that we need for underneath. Okay. All right, this can all go to the extra pile section. Don't want to waste that. Okay. And there we go. Okay. We have a little to work with here. Just keep that a little bit even there. Oh, I missed one. How did I miss one? I was wondering why. I was like, I only had 4 at the end there. I was like, I should have had 5. What's going on here? So yeah, it's a bit of a curve going on here. That's for sure. But we will deal with it. Like I said, the other part of the tree skirt added to it is going to look nice. Okay. Hello, Bella baby. How are ya? You'll have your princess quilt back soon, I promise. Okay, so what we want to figure out is what is the end spans of 5. What's our ruler here? Okay, I got it on the right section here. So if we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going to need 25 inches of square, 25 inch by 25 inch square to be able to come out on this, I'm assuming. So let's go figure that out. Okay. Let's do this. We're not going to cut anything yet. We'll leave the fabric out. Okay. Do. Okay, there. And we will add there. What do we think of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's gonna look pretty, isn't it? That's what's gonna happen. Is a nice big square piece here, but it's gonna be a triangle really to come out under here, under the bottom of the skirt. So that is what we're gonna do for next week. So yeah, very pleased with what we've done for today, for sure. Very, very happy. Very happy. Yeah. Oh, I'm tired. It's exhausting. No, I'm kidding. It does get tiring, that's for sure. And troubleshooting too, because I don't like this part, so we'll have to come trim it a little bit. And it's just a matter of tweaking it just a little bit to make it so you're happy with it, right? That's really just all it's about. So I really like that pop of red. Really, really. Hi, David. We're almost done. We're almost done. Just gonna chat for a few minutes. Very happy with the way the tree skirts have turned out. I mean, all in all, I really am. I think it's pretty cool, and we're gonna add a little bit something here to a little bit more of a Christmassy themey bit, and then of course it'll all get bound up and maybe a bit of a multi-tone colors of greens and reds and whites and whatever. So. It's gonna look awesome with David's decorations. Yes, please everybody give a thumbs up if you can. We really appreciate it here. And I really, really appreciate you guys joining us for the live stream. I'm glad it went on today because the weather was a little bit wonky, so I wasn't quite sure if it was going to. But we really appreciate your comments and your beautiful blocks. Thank you so very much. And don't forget to like and subscribe and give a thumbs up and all that sort of fun stuff that you need to do or like to do or want to do for us here at the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. So we will, I guess we'll see you on Wednesday for the Long Arm Wednesday. I'm not sure what we're doing. Might do the baby quilt that's on there right now. We might. She wants an edge-to-edge short, so we may not. We'll figure it out. May do something festive. We'll figure it out. All right, so thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate it. Have yourself a fantastic rest of the Sunday, and we'll see you soon, okay? Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.